Welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be here. If you're new here, I am Kathy of Sew It Like That. And here I have created a place where we can chill, learn to sew, share our sewing skills. Yes, so if you are a beginning sewer, you have come to the right place. So today I am going to be sharing with you how to make your own reusable grocery bag or shopping bag. So first thing we will need is 1 yard of fabric. If you want to have different color fabric on the inside, you can get another yard so you can have that contrast. Then we will need matching thread, scissors or a rotary cutter and mat, a ruler, preferably a clear one if you can get one. If not, that's fine. A measuring tape. We'll need pins and a pin cushion or sewing clips, matching cord. I found some cord I'll show you for the straps. And of course, you're gonna need a sewing machine, okay? Now, there's something else I forgot. As we go on, you can go ahead and leave that in the comments for me if you have any other suggestions about things we need, okay? All right. My viewers suggested that we have a rotary cutter and mat. So I got one of those, and I'm just gonna open this up. This is like a rotary cutter set, okay? So let's open this up and show you what it has inside. How y'all doing? Like I said, I'm so super excited, a little bit nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, because this is something that I really want to do. So I'm nervous because I want to do a good job for you, okay? Yep. Now, so tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been sewing? Are you new to sewing? Oh my gosh, I can't get this box up, and you know how that stuff happens when you're trying to do something. Stuff just don't be cooperating. All right, like I was saying, how long have you been sewing? Are you new to sewing? All right, so the reason why I didn't think of a rotary cutter and mat, because I'm kind of old school and I use scissors, and yeah, I think rotary cutters and mats came out when I was like, had been sewing, been done that. All right, so in this pack, it has the rotary cutter. Yeah, I don't know that. I think I've had one before, but like I said, I didn't really use it like that. You know, when you start out with scissors and stuff, that's just what you do. All right, so I'm gonna be learning how to use this myself. And it comes with some extra blades, I think there. And also plastic, I don't know if it's plastic, a ruler as well. And you kind of use this as an edger when you're cutting. All right, we'll take that out of here. Use my scissors. I'll be there all day trying to get that out. All right, and it looks like it comes with a mat as well. Oh goodness. I always have the hardest time with opening stuff. All right. All right, as I was saying, tell me about yourselves. Drop me a comment down there. Tell me about yourself and give me some ideas of things you'd like to learn or like to learn how to sew. See that? And it also comes with some clips. In my other video, I was telling you that I just learned about the sewing clips. So I got some more. I also have a canister here of clips that I'm going to be using, but this came with clips as well, and it looks like it has some other blades too, I guess, to cut, I don't know, fabric too as well. And here is our cutting mat. See there? Oh, it's two different colors. One side is purple, which I like, and pink. Okay, the best of both worlds. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of here because I want to use this cutting board for when we're cutting our fabric out. Okay, so I'm going to keep this out, and this, I'm going to put this away, and I don't need the clips right now, and have my scissors as well. Here is my fabric that I got that I'm going to use today. Remember I told you if you want to have two different colored fabrics, you may. And I have a dark brown fabric. Actually, I bought 2 yards just in case, you know, I wanted to make more than one bag. So I got 2 yards of each color, just in case. See, it's a dark brown kind of fabric there. And then for the lining or the inside, I got this color here. And like I said, I bought 2 yards just in case I wanted to make more. So on count of case, when I go back, that fabric is all gone. All right. In my other video, I talked about markers, erasable markers. I actually don't have one, but I use this kind of like white gel pen to mark because I didn't have one. So that's what I'm going to use. And here is our measuring tape. You'll need one of those to help measure. I'm going to set that right back over there for now. All right, so let's get started cutting out our fabric, okay? First of all, I didn't do it, but if you want to wash your bags or whatever item you're making, it's good to pre-wash the fabric so it'll shrink. It's like pre-shrinking the fabric, so when you make it, it won't shrink if you wash it again. It shrink as much. But yeah, I didn't do that. So that is a wise thing to do though. Let me teach you about fabric, okay? So you see this long edge, it's a finished edge, and we call that our selvage, okay? And this is what we call the straight grain of the fabric. That means the fabric is, the line is going lengthwise. That's the straight grain of the fabric, okay? And when we are cutting things out, we are going to put those two finished edges right side together. Okay, right sides together. So what you're going to see is the wrong side of the fabric. Okay? All right. So let me flip this around. It's a little bit more awkward because I have, like I said, I have 2 yards of fabric here. So let me scoot this other stuff over so we have more room over here. How's it going? Now, if I'm going too fast for you, or you don't understand, you can always pause. And as you're making this, feel free to pause and or rewind to understand or get what I'm trying to teach you. And or you can always send me if you have questions, you can always send it in the comment section, and I'll try to get right back to you as soon as I can. All right. Okay, this is giving me a, let me just, all right. There we go. Okie dokie. So right sides together. All right. Let me just open this up. And I'm going to just make one layer so that you can follow along. Let's not be complicated, right? All right. All right. So I'm going to take this other and I'm going to place it face down on top of the other one, okay? All right. How's it going? How's the weather at where you live? What's going on out there? Oh, it's pretty mild where I am. Yep. It doesn't get too cold in the wintertime. All right. All right, so we smoothed it out. We got it all smooth there. And we are going to need, here is where our measuring tape comes in, okay? So for our bag, we want it to be 36 inches long, okay? So we're gonna measure from here oh, I need to move my sewing machine some more, huh? Maybe I'll just put it on the floor for a minute. All right. Alrighty. My fabric is wanting to slide. This is the first time I sewed on this table, so I'm learning as I go. And this fabric wants to slide off the table. So let me put my candle over here. So you're not going nowhere. All right. Can you see? I hope so. 36 inches. So we're gonna measure. I'm sorry if you don't use inches. Yeah, me here, we use inches. So, yeah. Alrighty. We're gonna mark that here on the 36 inches. And of course, I can't see that very well. Well, guess what? I'm about to use a pen. I can't see that very well. All right, 36 inches. There we go. And you can, this is where the clear ruler comes in, because you can, and we need it to be 16 inches wide. Okay, so you measured. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. I'm trying to make sense here. All right, so it is, so we don't count the selvage, okay? Because unless we want to make that part of our seam, but let's not. So you start on the edge of the selvage, okay? And we're gonna measure 16 inches, okay? Actually, I'm sorry, we want to make this 18 inches. I'm wondering why it was looking so narrow. Okay, so we are gonna make this 18 inches wide. My bad. Okay, I haven't done this in a long time. Be gentle, be nice. All right, so we're gonna make that 18 inches. And we're gonna just extend the line. No big deal. All right, and then we are going to use the line that we drew to make sure that we are drawing a straight line that way as well. Okay, and we are using this ruler. Draw our line, and then we will extend that using this line we already drew to continue our line up. Okay, any questions? I hope I'm making sense, because if you don't understand, then I'm not doing my job. All right, so now we have our fabric there, and depending on how we are going to cut this out, I'm thinking if we're going to use the cutting board, how do you use this? Oh, okay. So I guess, you see that? This trigger here, I told you I didn't use this. This trigger here makes and be careful, you don't want to go cutting yourself. All right, I'll show you how to do it both ways. Okay, if we're going to use the cutting mat, that makes it extra simple. Okay, cutting. Now, if you're going to use pins, then if you're going to use scissors, it would be best to pin this down so the fabric won't move. But let's show you how it is to use the cutting mat. So carefully, we are going to just slide this up underneath here where we're going to cut our lines. You probably can't see the lines. Make sure the mat is under where you're going to cut. Okay. Oh, I need to move that over some. All right, it's not quite that big. So we're going to try this baby out. All right, I hope you can see. Can you see what I'm doing here? Let me move over this way because it's following my face. All right, and you use the ruler, I forgot, to help you cut a straight line. All right, so I'm going to put the ruler on the line that I need to be cutting, and I'm not going to cut all the way to the other side because the cutting mat isn't long enough. So now if you are interested in buying a cutting mat, if you want to pay the price, I would suggest you get a bigger mat. All right, so I don't know if you can see. All right, I'm gonna pull the trigger and I'm gonna start cutting. Let's see how it goes. Looks like it's cutting. All right. So far, so good. All right. Now I'm going to move the mat some so that I won't cut my table. Oh, that's cool. Super cool, guys. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. I have my little mic on. All right, now I'm going to finish cutting the rest of the line. Yeah, I'm a lefty, so make sure you keep your hands out of the way and put pressure on so the ruler won't move. Okay. All right, so let's see what we did. Oh, I need to go. Let me move this back. go all the way off the edge. We don't want to cut the table. All right. All right. Oh, sorry. Put it here. And I'm going to complete that cut. All right. Ta-da! You see that? Amazing, right? All right. Now, if that's just too much effort for you and you'd rather be using scissors, let's do the other side with the scissors to show you. All right? Because we're here all about learning. I mean, I'm kind of learning to use the rotary cutter because, like I said, I mainly used pins. All right. And also for the pins, did I tell you a pin cushion? They have pin cushions that you can like put on your wrist. So when you're taking pins out of fabric, you can just stick it in the pin cushion on your wrist. Okay. If you hear a little bit of a lisp, it gets on my nerves. It's my braces gets in the way of my talking. All right, so I'm showing you how to pin the fabric. You pin it on the inside of where you're going to cut. All right, and just pinning. Every few inches you put a pin in. Okay, a few inches, put a pin in. How's it going? How you doing? You liking this? Is it too hard? Too easy? What you think? Let me know. All right. Almost finished with the pins. I hope you can see. Yeah, I hope you can see. I think because I have the face tracking thing, it goes where I am. All right. All right. My mom used to say, "What you know good? Tell me something good you know." All right? Tell me something good. Tell me something good about you. Tell me something good about sewing, or if you're excited. Okay, so I'm about to cut this out. I'm sorry if you can't see the line where I drew. That's why you need your own. You would get, like I said, marking, erasable marking. All right, so I'm cutting this out on the line. So this fabric doesn't yank the rest. Let me just get this under control. All right. Alrighty. And we are, see how when you cut it out, when you pin it, it keeps the fabric in place, won't move. Well, the two fabrics from shifting from each other. Okay. All right, almost there. All right, I'm going to say this is the first time I've made this bag as well. So this is going to be a treat for me and you. We are going to, as I said, we're going to attach the straps. Okay, and we need our straps to be 16.5 inches long, and I hadn't decided which color strap I was gonna do. I was gonna do black or brown. What do you think, guys? By the time I get the comment though, it's gonna be too late because I've already done it. I'm gonna go with black. Okay, I'm gonna go with black. Alrighty, so I need 16 inches for each strap. And I'm gonna go ahead and measure that with my measuring tape. And 16 inches, can you see me there? All right. And here is, now here I'll be able to see with my white. Measure off 16 inches. Now, like I said, this might be a pretty long video. You can always stop it, watch some now, watch some later, make some now, make some later. I'm just going to be making mine from start to finish. All right? So, no worries, okay? And go ahead and measure another 16 inches. You can just fold it in half there. Was that 16? For real? Yes, it was. Now see, that's what I see. That's what I mean about pins. You drop one and you find it later when you stick yourself in the foot. All right. How y'all like my pictures back there? Comes on my television. Very beautiful. What y'all think? Can you hear me? I don't want to be yelling because I have the mic and I think you can hear me, okay? And then I'm just cutting this in half. Alrighty, there we have our two straps. Okay, so now we are gonna attach our straps, and here's where the clips come in. You simply just put the straps there and just clip on. Cool, right? Yeah, pretty cool. I didn't really measure at first. I was gonna try to measure, but then I just said no, I'm just gonna eyeball it with the straps on like that. And then on the other side as well. All right. Clip it on. And then clip it on. And then guess what? It's just about time to sew, okay? All right, y'all. So after we have sewed our straps to the top, then we are going to put right sides together of the lining part, and we are going to stitch close that top part where the strap is on both sides, okay? All right, so I'm just going to clip them on there. Make sure the strap is laying flat, okay? And just clip it down all the way across. And clip it down. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side over here. Make sure the strap is laying flat. Okay. And clip it down. down, and you see, clip it down. All right, so then I'm going to go over here on this side and going to sew across the edge. Okay. You still with me? How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead. As I said before, I use my presser foot as my guide. I mean, the edge of my presser foot to the edge of the fabric. Okay.
Remove the clips.
That's one side. And you see? Then I'm going to do the other side. All right. And there you see. Okay. All right. Now we are going to next. All right. I kind of got ahead of myself, and this is what should have happened next. Then we would have folded this in half like this, and on this corner we would have measured out a 2-inch square here and marked it, and a 2-inch square here, and then we would cut that out. That's what's happening there. Okay, once we've done that, then we are going to take this and we are going to, can you see? We're going to take this and we're going to go like that. We're going to, see what I'm saying? We're going to fold each side to itself like that. Okay. And then, hold on, let me get this. And then we're going to sew along this long edge here. Yeah. Okay. And then next we're going to, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and clip these sides. And you see that? Clipping the sides. See, using clips are much easier to me. I spent my whole sewing career using pins. So I'm like, I have found new life. Okay. All right, so on this side, we're going to sew it all the way down. But then on the other side, we're going to leave a little piece open so that we can flip it over. Okay, does that make sense? Hope so. All right, I'm going to pin clip this. Can you still hear me? Okay. Good. So, tell me. I think I asked you before, but after we finish this, tell me what it is you'll want to make next. What do you think? Let me know. Leave me a comment, okay? I hope this has been enjoyable to you. It's been enjoyable to me. However, I had to backtrack because I made an error. But that's the wonder of video, right? What you don't know won't hurt you. All right. So, and I'm going to leave, like I said, a little space here on this side for turning. Let's go a little bit further down. Okay. And then we are going to sew all the way down here. Which do you prefer, pins or clips? Have you tried clips? So what I'll do is all the items that I used today, I will go ahead and put them in the description box just in case you want to get some for yourself, okay? All right. Like the rotary cutter, the clips, and what else? Yeah, everything that I used, okay? All right, and if you know of a good product that you have or that you've used, excuse me, please feel free to let me know. Let us know, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead, I clipped it. I'm gonna go ahead and sew this together, right? Okay. So I'm gonna walk on over this way and get to the machine, and we're gonna sew. Go, 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 go. Can you see me? Can you see the sewing machine? Can you see? Come on, move over that little bit. All right, here we go. All right, so we got our first long edge sewn. If you can see that, we've got one down and one to go. And we're gonna leave a space on the side. We're not gonna sew the whole space closed so that we can, right there, we're gonna leave it so we can flip it to the other side, okay? Does that make sense? We'll leave a hole open so that we can turn the bag. Do I have any men friends out there sewing? Let me know. Chime in. Like I said, I taught all my kids how to sew. I think we all should know how to do a little bit of everything. Yes, I do. Kind of case you need to sew a hole in your pants or something. You just never know. We got that last stitch in there, and we got our open space there to flip it over. Alrighty. So we sewed our sides together, and now we are going to, okay. So see this right here? Right here? We are going to take it like that. Did you see that? Let me do it again. Okay, you see how it's an L shape right here? I don't know if you can see that. We are going to take this like this, and we're going to cross it like that. See that? Put the two sides together. Does that make sense? You know, that seam, the seam's gonna be in the center, and you're gonna do it like that, and you're gonna clip it, and you're gonna sew across that. All right, I'll show you again when I do it again on the other side. I'm gonna clip it. And I'm gonna clip it again. I'll clip it in 3 places. All right, clip and put another clip. All right, see that? See the seam in the center there, and then see that? All right, we're gonna do the other side. See that? So when you flip it back over, it's gonna be like, this is the bottom of it, okay? All right, so the L shape, here it is, the cutout, and then we're gonna take that and we're gonna split it the other way, and we're gonna put the edges together and clip it. Okay, hope you got that. Take it and clip it. All right. And we're going to sew across that line. Clip it there. And clip it here. All right, that's 2. That's the lining. Can you see how that's going to work out? And then we're going to do to this side, okay? We're finna sew across all. See? Can you see what's happening here? This is the bottom of the bag, okay? And once we do that, then we flip it inside out and we just about done, okay? All right, see this? And then there's the seam there, see? And we're gonna stitch across that, all right? Okay. All right, and again, I'm using my pressure foot edge is where I'm going to sew. I match the edge with the edge of the fabric, if that makes sense. The edge of my pressure foot with the edge of the fabric. All right.
Okay. Going and sewing, going and sewing. Take your time, take your time. Make sure your edges are matched up so you won't be sewing a seam that's not catching the other side of the fabric. Okay, alright, here we go.
Alright, 1 and done. That's 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, we have created the bottoms. All right, now we're going to find where our opening is. Make sure, well, let's do this. Let's clip some threads. Okay.
It's the proper way. It would be great to tie knots. Well, yeah, we'll tie knots on the outer bag. And clip, because the brown part is, the outside of the bag. Alright.
Stop playing. Where's the side at? I know I left I said it to you. I told you. Oh, here it is. Whew. All right, here it is here. Well, I didn't leave it so big. Well, don't have to be. All right, so we are going to push this through. We're going to push this inside out, okay? Inside out we are. Feet and my back tired. But it's all good, all good. All right, pull it through, pull it through, pull it through. Come on, you got this. Keep pulling it, keep pulling it, keep pulling it. You got this. Moving because my feet hurt. Oh my gosh. Yep. All right, it's coming. It's coming together. It's coming together. How many of y'all out there like to roller skate? I do indeed. I do. Yep. Sister broke her ankle.com a year ago. And boy, that was rough recovering. But it brings me joy, so you gotta hurry up and do what you gotta do to get better, so you can get back on those skates. Anybody else out there like roller skate? That's me. I used to skate when I was a young person. I did. All right, you see it coming together, y'all? You see this? You see what's happening here? Are you getting excited? I'm getting excited. Now see, if I was to make this again and want it to be more heavy duty, I would choose a heavier fabric. However, it is what it is, and it'll still work. It will still work. All right, I'm not quite almost done. Yes indeed. All right, just has some strings going on here. Get rid of. All right, some more strings. All them strings. Oh, but I think, let me see. Oh, before I turn this inside all the way, we have to stitch this little hole closed, or you'll have stuff falling through the hole. Okay, so let me show you. Since we got it where we want it on the outside. Let me come over and show you where our hole is. See our hole there? All right, we are gonna put those edges together like that, and then we're gonna sew right on the edge, right close to the edge, okay, to close it up. Let me go around this way. We getting there. Almost there. Come on, move over so you can see. Come in. I'm recording. Uh-huh. All right. All right. So you heard me? We're going to start, remember, above where the hole is, and right, you're going to come in off of the edge, right on the edge, above the hole, and come in a little bit gradually. Make sure you got both edges even so you won't be sewing in vain. Okay, I think I'm going to clip mine. All right. All right, let me see. Above the hole, so you'll catch it all in there. And then go below the hole. So keep going below the hole. You won't really see this part. This is the inside, so it don't matter that much, but it does, because we are going to do things to our best ability. Correct? Correct. Where the hole? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, can you see? Sorry, you probably can't see that good what I'm doing, but I did explain it to you. Alright. Okay, so right next to the edge and gradually come in some. And keep sewing. Make sure that edge is evened up so the hole will be closed up. If not, you'll be sewing and the two edges won't meet and it won't be closed up, if that makes sense. Yeah, alright. So I'll be able to show you what I did. Okay.
All right. See, I started right on the edge, and then I went in a little bit, and then I went back down off the edge, right close to the edge. That makes sense. See that? I sewed all the way off. Come on now. I'm trying to show them. Sewed all the way off the edge. All right. And these two, the beginning thread and the ending thread, I'm going to tie a knot, okay, to make sure it doesn't come loose. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to flip it. We're going to flip this inside. Okay. All right. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it turns out. Let's see. All right. Clip our excess strings. So then the only other thing that we need to do is we're going to top stitch this edge. Top stitch the edge, okay? Now, normally if you wanted to, you could iron it. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't feel like doing it. So I'm just going to flatten it out. And hold on, I got some more strings. Get rid of these strings. Yeah. All right, so you how's yours looking? How's it doing? How'd you do? You like it? I hope so. I hope so.
Okay. Alright.
There we go. Woo! You done? You did it? Woo, girl. Oh, man. All right. All right. Let me come on over here so you can see. Okay. All right. What we got going on here? All right, let's tie our thread.
Tie our threads. I pull my threads through from the other side and tie, so you'll have threads on the outside. Okay.
You did it. You did it. We did it. Okay. We did it. All right. I want to see yours. Hey, how about that? If you make a bag, maybe you can, I don't know if you can post a picture, comment. I don't know. That would be cool to see, right? Yeah, I don't know if you can do that. But tell me about your bag, what color you made, how it worked out. It would be wonderful to know that I actually made a difference. It would be. Yes, it would. All right, y'all. So, as you can see, my bag is a little bit flimsy, but I'm showing you the inside. I'm showing you the outside. See that? You see that? You see that? I am. Can you see that? Oh, I could have made. No, this is for groceries, I guess. Wouldn't be carrying it on my shoulder for real, for real. What y'all think? What y'all think? What you think? What you think about that? My camera won't be still. I am happy and proud of what I did today. Are you happy and proud that you made it your way? Get that? All right. I wish I could see your bag. I wish I could see your bag. That's amazing. All right. Girl, man, it took us long enough. Well, it took me long enough. You probably can maybe do yours faster. But I love it. I love it. What you think? Tell me what you think. Ain't thank you. What you think? Ain't. We did it, y'all. We did it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so if you here right now and you finished your bag, I'm proud of you. Okay, we did that thing today. Hey, 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 hey. Yay, 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 yay. So, if you, like I said, if you got value out of this video, go ahead and subscribe. Hang around. I promise, next time we do it, it won't take me this long, okay? This, like the first time I sewed in made something start to finish in a long, long time. But I thank you. I've enjoyed your company. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you again soon. Tell me in the comments what you want to make next, because I can't read your mind, okay? All right. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.